guys, welcome to my channel. So today I want to talk about another interesting topic. It's a question. If you watch my last video, we talked about Adam and Eve, Cain's wife, gave birth to Enoch and the rest. I have another question that I'm curious about. Ask myself that question a lot. This question: how do we hear God's voice? It's a deep question. It requires deep explanation. But this video is not going to be long because this video is going to be in a short. One key point, and that is all. As the Spirit leads, as you listen, remain blessed. Thank you.
How do I answer that question? There's something I understood from, it's called Pastor Lawrence Oyo. He's also a singing minister, a praying minister, and a word minister, fully equipped. He taught about practicing. That teaching has been long ago, but if you go online, it's still current. So how do we hear God's voice? Yeah, I don't know, but there's one thing I know. When God speaks through me, He speaks through me in dreams. I will know that God is the one that sent that dream, because it's kind of like an answer to the prayer I've been praying before. Let's say I've been praying for finance. God shows me something I can do to get money in my dream, or He reveals to me what I would do to make the money. It's kind of like, how do I say this? Okay, God, I need finance for this particular project. God, I receive the giftings, the blessings you have for me for this particular project to be complete. And then God reveals in a dream. I see myself doing something, kind of like a prophecy of something that is going to happen that will enable me to get that project done, something like that. I see myself doing it. I don't know how to explain, but that is how dreams work for me, and it has been like that. That is how I see it. Because that is how I know that God is speaking to me through dreams. And so when I see that particular thing, I act on it with faith. And before you know that, it happens. Every time I'm praying, it just starts to work like that. So that's how I know that God speaks to me through dreams. Another example of that dream, of course, you know that in the Bible, Joseph had dreams. God revealed to him things that will happen in the future, in 10 years to come, 20 years to come, in a dream. The same with Daniel in the Bible. So God's voice can be heard in dreams. God's message can be passed through to His people through dreams.
Nice.